Hey guys, what is up? How you doing? So I was thinking back and I did not add the temperature blankets to this little paper thing we were doing. Well, document we're doing. So I'm like, okay, let me add that. Now, as I talked about in either the last video or the video before that, about Valentine's Day Gingy. So I was like, why don't I make a video of me making him for you guys? And I knew it was going to be a long video, but I didn't realize I was going to have to split it up. And I'm not even finished yet. I just got to the decreasing of the head. I'm just about to, put those eyes on. It would be nice if I could do 2-part, or longer than 15-minute videos, but I can't. So it is going to be in 2, hopefully, parts. 3 parts, maybe. I'm trying to show you how I do it and what I'm doing. I'm not going to do both arms on camera. I think I'm only going to do one arm, and then I'll come back and show you sewing it together. That was a mouthful. Yeah, because I'm working on it now, and I was just about to turn the camera back on. But I was like, it's getting late. Let me get this video done. This video that you guys are seeing, this audio done, so that I can upload it tomorrow. And then I can finish working on the other part of it to, I guess, go up on Wednesday. Now, I haven't been able to work on the temperature blanket because I had a date on a Saturday, and it went really well. Not going to go into too much details, but it was awesome. We went to see Spider-Man No Way Home. The theater, the people were horrible. Yeah, it was crowded. There was a bunch of little kids. This person kept flashing, they put the flashlight on their phone on, and they were in the bottom row, row A, and we were all the way up in K. They kept blinding us with the light, and I'm like... And then the kids next to me, they kept messing around during the climax of the movie, and I'm like, they're just little kids. They're just little kids. But yeah, it was a really good movie. Anyways, so the first step after planning what you want to do is to find a stitch marker. Now, those stitch markers, the big ones, are not good for amigurumis because they leave holes in your work, and you don't want that. Those were when I first started, and I didn't realize that. So I use the little ones now. I try to use the bigger ones for blankets, because you don't really move them up as much. I don't really use them as much now. I really only use it once in a while if I really truly need it. And of course, the next step after finding your stitch marker, find your hook and your yarn. Now, I am going to be honest with you, I don't remember putting this pink yarn in that bucket. Yet it was in there. And I think it was actually a weight 3, not a weight 4. But we went with it. And I think it turned out okay. Now, there was if I flipped the camera the other way, and I feel like the picture might have been clearer, but it's so hard to crochet around the camera in the other direction. So I hope you guys don't mind this. I know you can't see exactly what I'm doing, but you get the idea of it, which is what I wanted. I was looking back at it, and I was happy with it. I feel like I could have zoomed in a little more, maybe. The camera changes in and out, so you don't get the same angle. I do pause the footage here and there, so you're not just looking at the same thing. Like I was saying earlier, you don't see both. I don't show you guys both feet on camera. I only make the one foot. So I was having a hard time deciding if I wanted pink frosting and red gumdrops, or, well, it's a loud noise out there. Anyways, or if I wanted red frosting and pink gumdrops. But then again, I don't know if I'm going to make the heart if I make him holding the heart, the red gumdrops won't work because then it would be red on red and it'd be bad. So I decided to go with red frosting after I took a pizza break, of course. And before you say anything, yes, I washed and sanitized my hands and dried them. So I decided to go with red frosting and pink gumdrops. So even if I decide not to have Gingy holding her heart, it will still look cute. And honestly, I love him already. I don't know if I want to make him holding a heart though. I'm going to show Mom once he's done and put together. But yeah, either way, we're going to put the hands on, or the arms on. And if I decide to add the heart, I'll just have him holding a heart. Basically how that works is you bend the two arms that are already sewn in the middle, and then you sew that to the heart. It's basically how that works. And I did find this teeny little ball of red. And then Bailey was like, I'm going to be all up in your space, in your face. And I was like, oh, Leo, I love you, but please. And this might be too late to say it, but yes, this is sped up. Most of this video is sped up to 4 max. And if you know me, I've never done 4 max. Ever. And yeah, the footage was at like 35, 40 minutes, and that was like me working on it non-stop, even working off camera. And yeah, so I made a mistake here. If you guys know, if you've read any of my patterns, I don't know if you guys have. Actually, it looks like I'm doing it backwards. Now that I'm looking at the camera footage, it looks like I'm kind of crocheting with my left hand. I am not. I'm crocheting with my right hand. But when you finish the second leg, you want to leave the yarn on, and that way you can just sew the 3 stitches in the middle together and do the body. I forgot to do that, so I just had to reattach it. Yeah, so for some reason I need to look it up. When I do the color changes, like I know there's different ways of doing it. You can probably see it, but the color changes are really bad. I gotta figure out a way to fix that. I think if you go into the last stitch before your color change and you like bring your new color through, I think it might look better. But obviously it's a little late for that. I will try that on the arms. Raven, you can come in. The door's not shut. Raven, just push over your head. Hold on, guys. I gotta go rescue Raven. Okay, guys. So I'm just a baby, but she hasn't learned how to open the door yet. Bailey and Ella know how to open doors. Raven's trying. She's like halfway there. She's halfway to opening the door. So I did run out of a light brown yarn for the tiny ball, finally. I made it like all the way up to the head. And then I was like, oh no. Because I knew I had bought brown yarn. I didn't know if it was the same brown yarn. Because I swore up and down I had a brand new skein of brown. Could not find it for the life of me, and I was in the middle of making I think witchy Gingy. So I'm like, Mom, I need to go to Joann's, and she's like, why? And I'm like, I need brown yarn, and she's like, you just bought brown yarn. And I'm like, I know. I searched my whole studio. My whole freaking studio was upside down. So yeah, she bought me 2 skeins of it, and I'm like, woohoo. So now I am adding on the gumdrops, which I love. I think these colors go really good together. So yeah, now I have a dark brown ball, like a medium size, and then I have a dark brown ball, and I have 2 skeins of light brown yarn. So if you know what to do with 2 tiny balls of brown, let me know, because I don't have any idea. I know it's obviously not enough to make a Gingy, unless I can bind them and make them like half dark and half dark. I don't know, I feel like that would look weird. It kind of look like he's burnt, I guess. Unless I wanted to go with that theme, but I feel like a burnt Gingy would look like scary. I'm not really known for scary. Kind of rambling. Anyways, I hope you guys don't mind. I did not want this to be vloggy. I wanted this to be artsy. And crochet to me is art. Because we worked on this pattern together. We drew this pattern. We came up with the idea together. I thought it would be only fitting that we make it together. Now, for this part 2, I don't know when you will see it. You are going to see part 1, which you are currently watching, tomorrow morning. It is 8:24 p.m. on the 9th. So you will see this at 8 a.m. on the 10th. I love, there's many options on YouTube. You can hit the premiere button where the video premieres itself and goes live, and there's like a live chat type of thing, and you could do that. But I don't have enough people, so I don't think anybody would actually watch it like that. So what I do is I upload it, but I tell it not to go, for the video not to go to live till a certain point in time. So the video's already uploaded. It's good. I mean, it just like posts itself and goes visible at whenever time I posted. And that's what I like to do. I did run out of red yarn as well. I don't know if that was the point right there, but I did run out of red yarn. I did have to go to my bigger ball of red yarn. So anyways, that's what I'm going to do. So you will either see part 2 on the night of the 10th or the morning of the 11th. Hi, Ella. Ella, can you see if Raven knows you can get in here? Oh, you're eating. Okay. Yeah, so Raven stuck her little paw in the door, and she stuck her head in the door, but she didn't know she could get her body through the door. It was so cute and sad. So no spoilers, but I think No Way Home Spider-Man is by far the best, saddest, awesomest movie ever. I'm looking at this footage. I find it so funny. It looks backwards to me. I don't know if it's actually backwards, but to me it looks like I'm crocheting with my left hand. Like my left hand's on the left, but that's my right hand. It's really funny. So I want you guys to comment down below if, actually I won't even see it by the time I finish. Anyways, go ahead and comment down below, do you think or not think I should add a heart? And I will read them after I've already finished it. I'm going to finish them tonight anyways, but I'm just, comment anyways. I will turn on the comments. Well, the video's going to go live at 8. I'm going to be at work at 9. So I will turn the comments on at 3. Because that's when I will get home. It's kind of defeats the purpose, but you know what you're going to do. I feel like I need to go either figure out how to do the color changes better or go down to hook size. Because I noticed a hole on like right where the red and the brown goes back. So yeah. And here he is. That is part of the head. And I am going to go finish him now. And here's that new skein brown because I ran out of brown and that tiny little ball. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.